Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Arrival. We have just arrived to the project. And we're going to find out how it is exactly that Amanda Kenson is planning to launch an asteroid into a mass relay, while the Batarians are all out there. I'm not entirely certain why the Batarians would not be able to see, an entire asteroid being hurled at a mass relay of theirs. But okay. Let's find out. So, we are supposed to follow Amanda Kenson, but there's more interesting things. There are power cells, that's important to note. Refined palladium. Not sure why it's red instead of green, but okay. And there's shipping records. Okay. There's a weapons locker. There is a weapons locker. I'm going to try and take the nuke here. I'm not sure if I'm going to make use of it. I'm not sure even if I have enough heavy weapons ammo for it. Plus 9% extra. But it might be required for what I want to do here. Also, so the developers of this DLC was Bioware Montreal. It is actually the same development team as was later on tasked to do Mass Effect Andromeda. And I think you can tell.
Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
Both by animations and voice acting that are a bit more stilted than what we're used to in the main game, but also by the indoor architecture. It's a lot more like fancy, not plain, and so on. Also high tech. Access to this room is currently restricted. So it's interesting how continuity is kind of there, even though it's not at all intentional.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Alright. Also, this asteroid looks pretty nice. Have a dish. Have the place that we are supposedly landed. And we have some Alliance personnel. It's good to be back to the Alliance. Sort of. This is still not an official Alliance mission, but at least we know that they are, in fact, in the Alliance. Just not in an efficient manner. Yay, kitchen. Observation deck. Sounds nice. Oh, look at that palladium.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system, regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
Well, that is one question that I also had. Like, if you have a mass relay, it always has to have an endpoint. Basically, two mass relays have to synchronize with one another. And that's how you open the mass tunnel in between the two. If the Reapers, who are in dark space, are going here by a mass relay that they might have built in dark space, then there must be another relay that they are synchronizing with as well. Either that or something different, not necessarily a full relay, but more like what we've seen in the first game with the conduit, where it's not like two-way, so you can only go in one direction, but it still has to be something that is synchronized with it. And maybe there's an object like that in the system, but I guess it's also a question of whether the Reapers are going in by a mass relay, or if they're just going by FTL from dark space, and this is just at the edge of the galaxy somehow. But I think on the map it's not at the edge, so that wouldn't really make that much sense. And going from dark space and FTL in general would take forever, so I guess it's not really the case. Also, this object. That looks very Drac. Very Drac. Once again, a lot of parallels to Unreal 2. And speaking of parallels to Unreal 2, look at this elevator. It is taken right out of hell. And we can see the bottom of this asteroid. Elevator. So yet another elevator. And there's the door to bypass. Well, let's go. Not sure why we need to bypass doors in our own facility, but hey.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door. Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need. I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down! Over here!
And we got the Reaper Vision, which is surprisingly similar to the Prothean Vision. Both of them are about the Reapers arriving. However, looks like these guys are indoctrinated after all, because Object Road is right there. And Amanda Kenson is sort of on the edge of being indoctrinated. Looks like she's very much doubting as to what to do, whether to activate the project or not. And of course, the longer she thinks about it, the more she is sure that she shouldn't be activating the project. However, we need to move. Whoa, that guy was in the T-pose. I need to get out of here. Very, very fast. So now we just need to survive this attack. And okay, I do have enough for the nuke. That is very important. Sweet. One is down. Unfortunately, as you take them down, more of them show up. And they also have flashbang grenades. Because why not? Thankfully, if they go there, it's relatively easy to take them out. There's a person guard right there.
Difficult, Shepard.
Do not resist. Give yourself over and be spared.
Quiet, object row. Nobody's asking you questions. Oh, there's a pyro. That's good. That's good because
Shepard won't come down.
bam. Okay. Nice. Nice.
We don't want to hurt you, Commander. Lay down your weapon.
Your galaxy is in sight. Your final days are at hand.
And now we have Project Elites. And more Project Guards. Oh, look at that, that's a pyro. That helps. Right out of the bat. Okay.
You can't keep this up much longer.
And the Project Elite, I'd like to have on my side. And there we go. And another pyro, sweet. Sweet.
When it get worse for you, Shepard.
The end of your species will come.
Uh-huh. You keep talking. Dang it. I cannot keep up here. Unless I do this. Okay. Good. There's an engineer. It's not very useful to take control of engineers. Okay, good. Oh. Guard. Okay.
Activate the heavy mech.
And that's the problem. Heavy mechs. What the? You're dead. What are you doing? Okay, there's an engineer. And a guard.
Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
And that's the mech. So now the question is, can I take out the mech without using a nuke? That project guard is a valuable asset because I can use it to distract the mech. And there are more of them out there. So then now they're not a valuable asset anymore. Yeah. Well, sort of, they still are. Okay. Take them over. Power armor. Switch to the nuke. What? No way. There's a second one. No way. That is so dumb. How? Just how does that work? Because there's no way that I can actually do anything about this now. I can nuke one of them, but not both. And now I'm also surrounded. And of course I'm out of this. So now I also need to go here. I need to go over there. That's not happening. Oh great! Oh great! Yeah, that's not happening. Wait, where's the mech? I don't know where that mech was, but okay. I have no idea how to do this. I have zero clue. I don't think I'll even try.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up. We want Shepard alive.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Yeah, no, I'm not going to waste a nuke on this. So yes, you're not necessarily expected to survive. In fact, quite the opposite. However, you do get an achievement if you do survive it. But it's only on impossible or hardcore. So in fact, this is not going to help even if I change the difficulty setting. Still going to switch to the nuke for purposes later on.
Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
But I'm just going to simply give
So
up
what would it take
on,
to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
So I'm just going to more or less give up on getting the achievement, because with regenerating shields, taking out Weimar mechs is completely undoable, especially since they can get anywhere. There's no safe spot. You could try to run around a pillar, but that only works if there are absolutely no other enemies, and you still have to somehow do enough damage to keep their shields down. That's, again, not reasonable to do with regenerating shields. So not even going to bother.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
I thought it was one mech, not two. Sheesh.
Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
This is a very short vision, actually.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down!
We've been spotted.
So there's very little reason now to even try anything. So, as you can see, there are waves, and in every wave you get 5 people. If you take one out, more of them appear. So it's not terribly useful to try all that much. Not this way. I'm just going to wait until some of them go here. Like that guy. And this guy, as long as I can actually hit him.
Yourself over and be spared.
Oh, there's Pyro.
Fire!
Okay.
galaxy is in sight. Your final days are at hand.
Ah, there you are. You keep doing that. Well, you got way too close. One at a time makes it so that they spawn slowly and steadily, instead of everyone at once.
This will only get worse for you, Shepard.
The end of your species will come.
There's Engineer. Guess I can make things a bit more interesting with this. Hey! You're not supposed to be doing that.
Activate the heavy mechs.
I like how the engineer just has a pistol. And it's like, pew, pew, pew.
It's only a matter of time.
Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
Project Elite, can I take over? No, not quite. Technically, I can go against these guys. They stay down for a while. Yeah, and this kind of stops them a bit, but very little.
Stop the shield.
Whoa. Whoa. How did that happen? Okay, well in that case, I mean... now I can actually nuke the second one. Engineer Elite. I'll just take control of the guard. Not really see what's going on. Gotta wait around. There are 3 none of them will spawn from the next wave. Okay. There's the engineer. Okay, is the second mech coming here?
I'm going in.
Is it? I'm only seeing an elite. And he's also not doing a good job shooting at me. Okay. I mean, sure, go ahead. Oh, from this angle, a throw would deal a decent amount of damage.
Have faith in the artifact. It'll be over soon.
You shall be the first to witness our arrival.
Achievement unlocked! So what was up with that second mech in the first wave? That makes no sense. And why did it explode? What's going on?
Take him to the med bay and patch him up. We want Shepard alive.
The only thing that makes sense is telefrags or something? But why were there two in the first case?
Waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
And we cannot save. However, here's the question. Autosave. No, that's a few minutes ago. Okay, so let's go through this part, escape captivity, and call that a day. We try to go here, that doesn't work. It's a Mass Effect field. And there's the scientist that locked us in.
Step away from the terminal.
No thanks. But there's a research log.
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
Well, yeah, the Batarians will not be very pleased. But at the same time, that's already some indoctrination. Also, hey, 3D artifact. Oh, that's a mech. Huh. Again, kind of reminds me of Unreal 2. But here we can assume control of mechs.
Security! I need backup in the med bay.
So much for the scientist. See Shepard actually controlling.
Unknown user detected in network. Engaging security.
Sweet. And now a mech is destroyed, but we have a whole bunch of them. However, got to be careful still. Oh, come on.
Engaged.
Hi. They had absolutely no way of attacking. What do we have here? The power junction. And there's the countdown timer. Still one to explore though. Okay. I can explore, but it is kind of pointless. I wonder if I can bypass doors with the mech. And only tool is required to bypass this door. Good thing that they thought of that. Okay, but yeah, power junction.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
Equip armor and weapons.
Not much time. I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Yep, we've been sedated for almost 2 days. And now the timer actually makes sense. Can't really waste that much time. And plus the medical. Always useful.
Shepard has been sedated constantly for 2 days now. We've had to increase each dosage. It seemed like Shepard was waking up a moment ago, but it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
Security! Mech parts salvage. But, in any case, we can save, and we can look through the logs next time. See you all then. Later.